Today we are at Mandalay Bay, and in this video I'm going to show you why this hotel is one of the best values on the Las Vegas Strip. And we're starting off with one of the highlights of this property, and that is the incredible pool area. It sits on 11 acres. There are several different pools, all with their own different character. There is a lazy river. Bring your floats from home because they do have a place where you can inflate them here. They have this incredible beach pool with waves that come in. It's just such great character. There's a whole area with sand, so you really do feel like you are at the beach. And if you do get hungry, they have a place where you can go get some food. And there are 3 different bars where you can go get a drink. Now, if you are into the day club scene, you can go to the day club here as well. New to Mandalay Bay is swingers mini golf. So you'll expect to pay about $35 for a round of golf per person. But you come in here and it's this really cute mini golf setup. There is bright lights going around and music. It's a very fun environment. There's a bar over here, and if you go upstairs to the 2nd level, you'll find a carnival area with arcade and carnival games. They do have a beautiful lobby here. There's a big skylight that just lets so much natural light in. There's these big windows that overlook a nice patio area, and you can kind of see some of the pools. Now, it's a massive lobby area. Right off of the main check-in, there is a little lounge if you are a gold member or above. Now, one of the things to note is that Mandalay Bay is one of 3 hotels on this property. So in addition to Mandalay Bay, you also have W, and that is on the other side of the casino. But right off of the Mandalay Bay lobby, you're going to find the 4 Seasons Hotel. And I would suggest, just for fun, if you're here, go ahead and walk over to the lobby and just check it out. It's absolutely stunning. On this trip, we were staying in an Elite King Suite, which comes in at 683 square feet. I love pretty much everything about this room except for those dark blue carpets. It's just not my style, but I like that it has a separate seating area and a desk and a very comfortable bed. This bathroom has a cool setup. There are actually 2 different doors that lead into the bathroom and goes around a large bathtub. So you do have a kind of walk-in closet, a walk-in shower, double sinks. You do have a separate room where your toilet will be, and then you have this large soaking tub that's kind of right in the middle of the bathroom on either side of the door. It's a very spacious room. We really enjoy staying in this Elite King Suite. We have stayed in the Resort King room several times, and these come in a little smaller. These are 550 square feet, but that is a good size for a standard room in Las Vegas. You may have seen the little K-cup machine on the counter, so you do have the ability to make your own coffee. Bring your K-cups and bring some creamer though, because you're not going to have that in the room. The bathroom here is pretty large. You have your double sinks, a separate bathtub and shower. So this is also one of those special things that you're just not going to get in a lot of rooms at this price point in Las Vegas. Out towards the front near the Strip, there is the Enchanted Garden. Now, it used to be nicer because there was some water features that were included, and they took the water out. But I still think it's worth coming outside and seeing some of the features out here. Now, from inside to get over here, you go downstairs to the lower level where the valet is, exit through the valet area, and just follow the signs to the Enchanted Garden. The biggest drawback to staying at Mandalay Bay has to be the location. This is the last hotel on the south side of the Strip. Now, you you are convenient to the Welcome to Las Vegas sign. It's probably about a 15-minute walk. There's also the Pinball Hall of Fame, but you are not close to the center of the strip. Now, you do have an interior walkway that takes you through to Luxor and then to Excalibur. There's also a free tram that takes you to both Luxor and Excalibur as well. And once you do make it to Excalibur, you are kitty-cornered to MGM Grand, which does have a monorail station that can take you towards the center of the strip. The shops at Mandalay Place is basically the walkway from Mandalay Bay to the Luxor, but you have additional shops, restaurants, and bars aside from the casino. We'll show you the restaurants and the bars in the casino later. But let's go inside of this bar. This is a speakeasy called Prohibition 1923. So it's right near Mandalay Bay. You can just walk into this wood door and come and get a fun drink. Just a cool vibe in here. It really kind of does look like you are in Prohibition era. Rira Irish Pub is a super popular place to come and grab a drink, but they actually have food here and we came for breakfast. So this is a fun place if you want to try an Irish breakfast, but they do have American dishes on the menu as well, and they don't just serve breakfast, they actually have food all day long. Husong's Cantina is a fun and lively Mexican restaurant. I will say this is not my favorite Mexican food. They have amazing margaritas though. They're supposedly the first ever margarita at their original location, of course not here in Vegas. But the food is just okay. Drinks are amazing though. There are several options for entertainment at Mandalay Bay, starting off with Michael Jackson 1. Now this is your Cirque du Soleil show here at Mandalay Bay. Now if you go over to House of Blues, they have different artists that do come in, but Santana has a residency there, so you'll see him playing there quite often. Now Michelob Arena is sort of your big event venue, so they'll have boxing matches come in, and there are artists that come in throughout the year as well. Now, something new that is coming to Mandalay Bay on June 25th is Bob Marley Experience. Now, this is a new show that pays tribute to Bob Marley. If you're going to be attending a Raiders game or another event at Allegiant Stadium, this is the ideal place to stay. So right off of the casino behind me is an exit out of Mandalay Bay and onto Hacienda, which is the road that takes you right over to Allegiant Stadium. And on game days or when there is a big event, they will close down the street, and this is pedestrian access only. So basically you have direct access to get over to Allegiant Stadium. The casino here is massive, but what I like most about it is how spread out things are. I feel like in a lot of casinos, you're walking through, the slot machines are like right next to each other, and it's really crowded and hard to walk through people. But here, you have big aisleways for walking around, the slot machines are spread out, so there's room in between, and the same with the table games. They also have a large sports book here, so if you're into that, you have plenty of space to go and sit down and watch your favorite game. Another thing that I like about this place is how high the ceilings are. You don't smell the smoke in here. As a matter of fact, when you're walking around, you really just smell the scent that they pump through. It's like a tropical scent in here. One thing I don't like is how far the food court is from the casino. I think it was put here to serve the convention area. The convention area is huge, and as a matter of fact, while we're here, I saw 3 different conventions going on. But if you are in the casino and you just want to grab a quick bite to eat, it's a long walk to get to the food court. Let's show you some of the other restaurants inside of the hotel, starting with Border Grill. We have eaten here a few times. They have this crazy brunch on the weekends. It's all you can eat. You pay $46.99, but it's not buffet style. You just have a list of menu items you can choose from. They'll just bring you out these small portions of food and you can just pig out on everything. Orla is a Mediterranean restaurant by Michael Mina. They do have a good mix of seafood and land-based items. Citizens is kind of like an upscale diner, open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, open till 4 a.m. on the weekends. Kumi is a Japanese restaurant with this amazing ambiance in here. Libertine Social has sort of a modern twist on American pub food, and this place also has a to-go counter around the corner. Of course, you're going to find Starbucks not only here, but in the shops at Mandalay Bay. Strip Steak is your steakhouse here at Mandalay Bay. We enjoy Seabreeze Cafe for breakfast and Noodle Shop for late night. The foundation room is on the 63rd floor, and that's where you can get a drink with a view. Of course, there are several additional bars that you can go and grab a drink and enjoy your evening. Just last year, Wolfgang Puck opened up a restaurant here. It's an Italian restaurant called Karama. Now, if you are looking for sort of the sports bar experience, you do have Flanker Kitchen, which is right outside the casino, going towards Allegiant Stadium. If you want to get a drink and catch live music, Rhythm and Riffs is definitely the place to be. They have some great bands that come in here and play, and people are dancing, having such a great time. On the 64th floor of the W, you have the Skyfall Lounge, another place with a view. Of course, House of Blues. Now, this place actually does have food as well, but you have entertainment and live music. And just more bars around the casino area that you can go and grab a drink while you're playing in the casino. At the end of the convention hall near the food court, there are two experiences that you can check out. First, you have the Shark Reef Aquarium, which is just that. It is an aquarium with sharks in it. It's pretty large. You can take probably an hour to go through it. They also have this undersea virtual reality exhibit. So basically, you go into the theater and you feel like you are immersed underwater. Let us know what you think of Mandalay Bay. Have you stayed here before? Would you stay here? Drop us a comment and let us know. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.